Hi guys, this is week 6 Project Life and I'm working with the brand new March Citrus Twist Kits Pocket Life Kit. Now I've started with my photos and there's a really sort of heavy colour theme this week of orange and blue. So I am choosing my papers and cards, coordinating with that. So the paper at the top there is an orange and white pattern. Everything else is really black and white apart from this little peach 3x4 card that I'm going to use. Now the kit this month doesn't come with an alpha, so I was a little bit stuck with how I was going to do my title card. So I ended up creating a cut file, and so I'm just going to cut that out on this 6x6 paper. And while that's cutting, I'm going to trim down the rest to 3x4 and 4x6. Now the kit comes with this great pack of die cuts from Pink Fresh. So I'm going to scatter them throughout my page as well, just really minimal embellishing. And now my cut file is finished, so I very carefully peeled that off so I didn't rip it because I didn't have another piece of paper to deal with that. So I've just trimmed that down to 4x6 and I'll work out what I'm going to do with that later on. So for now I'm just carrying on, going through this die cut pack, picking out ones that I think will work with my colour theme. And also the same thing with these wood veneers that come in the kit. I really liked that circle one because it really sort of draws attention to how many circles are in this layout. And apart from that, I'm using a little arrow on the title card and I'm going to put 3 hearts on that peach card. So now I've sort of got everything laid out, I can go ahead and start sticking stuff down. So sticking down my 3x4 photos, and on this one I didn't really love the sentiment that was on it. But I did like the word heart, so I knew that there must be a this in the stamp set, so I'm going to put heart this, and in between I'm just putting a row of these wood veneer hearts. I couldn't work out where to put this circle wood veneer, and in the end I did put it back down on the bottom. And this is the last card here. I can glue down my photo and the 2 die cuts that I'm going to add to that one. And now I'm just going to finish off this title card. I'm going to back it in just a piece of black paper I had from my stash. Now I'm not even sure how this happened because I did sort of measure it, but I trimmed it down, put all the glue onto the cut piece, and then the backing card was too short, so I had to do it again. Luckily I had a whole piece of paper and wasn't working with scraps, otherwise I don't know what I would have done. But that looks really quite graphic, but it draws on the black that's in that top right hand photo as well. And I'm going to glue down the arrow, but I needed a place to do my date stamping, so I've moved it from the right to the left, which leaves a little space in here for me to put my date stamp, which isn't straight, but I'm just going to roll with it. And now to do a little bit more stamping. This is a great stamp set this month, I really love it. So it's got these little lines and I've stamped ta-da into the middle of it. And then there were a few thises to choose from, but I picked this one and stamped that underneath. And then the last stamp I'm going to stamp onto the circle. Now I had to be careful because it only just fit on the circle, luckily. And when I stamped it, it wasn't quite straight, so luckily I hadn't glued that piece down too much so I could peel it off and glue it back down straight. And then with this one, I'm just partially inking the stamp so I can split it in 2 to fit it in the space. Now the last thing I'm going to do for this layout is just add a little bit of stitching with my sewing machine. So I picked a few cards and just ran them through my sewing machine just randomly. I just love the extra texture that it gives the spread, even though it is really minimal. And that is week 6 all done. There's some really great patterns and sentiments in this kit. I really love how simply it came together. If you want to keep watching, there's a couple more videos on screen. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye!